What's up, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and here we are with a little update slash community type video. Hasn't been a whole lot of content lately, and so I wanted to just fill you in, give you a little update, talk to you about some things. First off, important, my hair is back to being short. I finally feel like GhostRobo again. I was growing it out for a while, and besides being soft, didn't really like it. It was in my face, I wore hats all the time, and it was dumb. So I cut it. Feel like myself, back to the look that I feel fits me best, and just in time, because E3 is right around the corner, and boom, I look like Zach, I look like GhostRobo again. So I wanted to point that out just because. Also, I made a video on April 14th about how I really screwed up, and how I came to terms with and realized and was aware of like all the things that went wrong and the mistakes I made with this channel. And I was super pumped because I was like primed and ready to fix it all. And I was excited, and I was ready to just make it all better. It's not that easy. It's not that quick. I thought it would take about a week. It's May 30th, so a month and a half later, it's still a process. And I just want to give you a little insight into my brain space. Things in my life always came really quick. I walked early, I talked early, I was very advanced in like math and science and school, hand-eye coordination, sports came super quick. And YouTube came pretty quick as well. And I guess I thought, like, just because I was aware and knew that it needed to be changed and like was ready and excited that it would just be better. It takes a little bit more time than that. And I'm sure there's things in your life that like you think, gosh, this seems easy. It seems like it's just gonna work itself out. It seems like it's gonna get better so quick. And in fact, you have to put a lot of effort in, and you have to put time, and you have to have patience. I suck with patience. I'm like so anxious for game releases, so excited for new things, so just ready to make all these changes and make everything better, and like, okay, settle down, take a deep breath, wait a little bit, be patient, it's okay. What do they always say? A delayed game can be great, a bad game is always bad. And that's really the approach I need to apply to my life. And it's been tricky because another thing I thought would be quick, I'm still dealing with like bad anxiety and stress and confusion, and ugh, I thought it would be off the table by now. It really like started in like 2012 bugging me, and it ebbed and flowed and hit some peaks and valleys that if you've been around for a while you know about. I thought it was gone for good, and it has been back with a vengeance lately, and it stinks. And if you have anything to do with anxiety or depression or stress, like it is a drag, it is miserable, it is tough, and it's extra tough for me because in the back of my head, like I'm so grateful and so positive. So it's like these two like clashing parts of my brain that just don't want to get along. So I'm working on that, and I feel like I've made some headway. But back to the channel, you know, I think I was so excited to figure out like, hey, I need to finish more games, I need to do this. I didn't really stop and consider, and maybe I never really have, what do I love and what videos do I want to make most? And anytime I talk to you guys, that's what I get most. Like, just do what you love and it'll be fine. Just play what you enjoy and it'll be fine. And so I was looking at, like, why has it been hard to turn this around? And one, it's just patience and time. But two, I think I need a bigger focus on what do I love and what games do I love. And I was looking at, like, you know, there's so many games that have such an excitement and a fandom and a YouTube thing around them, games like Overwatch, games like GTA 5, and for better or worse, like those just aren't my favorite games. And I think that I really want to find some games that I love that can then become focal points of the channel, and some different types of videos that I love, and really just kind of working through and brainstorming like, okay, do I love doing like reviews and news? Do I love doing face cam? Do I love doing just gameplay and walkthroughs? Do I love doing more analysis? Do I love doing top list? Do I love doing vlogs? What do I love doing? And I think that I'm realizing that has to be a focus, and that has to be up front, because then you guys will get to see more of me and more of my actual personality, instead of me just going through the list of what everybody else is doing. And I am embarrassed that Prey and Horizon are still unfinished. I worked through a couple of games really quickly and was real proud of that. Real embarrassed about the fact that Prey and Horizon aren't finished. It's tough. It's like that weird mental process. Like, I know I should finish it. I know I should do it now. But every time I look, I'm like, God, I'm so embarrassed that I have not posted a new part in a week. And if I put it up there, people are going to remember that I haven't posted in a week. And I feel so bad and embarrassed. But I know I just got to get done, so I will. I will. I make that commitment to you. I will just get it done. It's tricky, like those things that you avoid because you just know, like, if it's off in the distance, it's way better than if it's right there and people are aware. But yeah, I'm embarrassed. I feel bad, and I just have to like shut that down and get those done, and I will. After that, what's next? Finding what I love and bringing that to you, bringing that passion back, and bringing that unique Zach GhostRobo-ness that you can only get here. And I get so wrapped up in like, what are other people doing? What's the most fun? And it's just like, no, just like shut that out and make what you want to make. And I think that's, you know, important for everyone. All of this, like, things don't come as quick as you want, so have some patience. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Focus on what you like and what you believe in and what you're passionate about, and then put the work in. And that's one thing that I absolutely am doing, putting the work in and trying to make sure that I clear up the anxiety and stress, that I clear up the mistakes from the past, and that I clear up a great path going forward. So you'll start seeing, beginning tomorrow, my E3 coverage kick in. So I've got sort of my predictions and what I think is going to happen. I am booking my appointments. I wish I could show you right here on my phone. On the back of this screen, I have right here the list of all my appointments. And many of them are NDA, many of them are confidential, and some of them are games that I am surprised I'm going to see. I wish I could just like flip it and show you, but I can't. That is coming though, and it's going to be a blast. E3 is just my favorite time, and I'm excited to find, you know, the traditional ways of covering it, and then maybe some new ways as well. And I really love this camera so much, and I had a lot of fun even with some of the smaller games, perception and doing the face cam stuff. So I think that's something that I absolutely want to bring in. And you know, one person I've been looking to that I think does a great job of this kind of stuff is Mr. Fruit. If you've ever seen his channel, he just hit 1 million subscribers. Great guy. I've met him a couple times. We're not like close friends or anything like that. Only more just like convention friends or acquaintances through being at all the Destiny events. But he does such a phenomenal job. And what I like about his stuff is that you can tell he just does it because he loves it, and he plays what he wants to play. And that is kind of what I want to be, and that is kind of what I want to do, and find ways to really give you the best GhostRobo experience. And I'm super excited because what is more fun than a comeback story? What is more fun than a resurrection and a revitalization, a revival? Look, like, there have been ups and downs, and this is probably the downest that GhostRobo has been, and I'm aware of that. But I'm also very aware that if I trust anybody to bring it back, it's myself. And I have full faith that that's going to happen. And maybe it takes a little more time than I expected. Maybe it doesn't take a week or a month and a half. Maybe it takes 6 months, 4 months. I don't know. I'm not waiting for a set deadline. I'm not expecting a set day. I just know that, okay, have a little calm there, Ghost, and take your time, and let's make this happen. But there are some big things that are going to be consistent no matter how long it takes. One, more community interaction. I really appreciate you guys' comments, and I really want to start right now. Actually, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to start responding to some from a video that I made a couple days ago. Two, making sure that if I do start stuff, I finish it. That's a thing. Prey and Horizon are going to be done. Don't worry about that. And then three, making sure that I convey my fun, my passion, my enthusiasm for games, and my love for life to you guys. And I think, you know, I think I boxed myself in so that my positivity and my happiness and my analysis, my way of being just wasn't coming through. And I sort of like cut that off by trying to do the perfect thing. And then I did nothing because I was so stressed of like, what's perfect? You end up doing nothing. Anyhow, I'm going to let that just shine more, and I'm going to bring back that fun. However it looks, I don't have a finalized version of that yet, but I was going through and I was like, man, it was so much fun when I just didn't overthink it. When we did blind boxes or taste tests or played this game or played that game or played whatever. I'm moving, by the way. I'm moving, and all of this is in efforts to be in a better place up here and in here so that I can be the GhostRobo that I want to be, and that I was, and that I'm really ready to be again. And there's nothing like crazy going on still with Becca. She's downstairs, and my family's totally fine, nothing like that. But yeah, it's just funny because like I looked and I was like, crap, I made that video April 14th and things are not fully better yet. But it takes some time, so I appreciate you guys giving me that, and just wanted to connect and say hi and let you know where I'm at and what's happening. Like I said, the E3 stuff begins tomorrow, and we'll work through this. We'll figure it out. It may not be easy, but it's totally worth it. And like I said, I'm going to put the time in. I'm going to put the effort in. I'm going to make it happen one way or another. So at some point, no matter how many people say like, oh, walkthroughs are dead, this channel is dead, whatever, there is going to be a moment where people are like, holy crap, cannot believe the cool kind of content he's making, cannot believe the comeback he's made, and now I just want to subscribe and be a part of GhostRobo again. So I'm super looking forward to that day. I don't know if it's going to be 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 16 weeks, 32 weeks. Whatever the time frame is though, I'm buckled in. I'm ready to go. I got my hot chocolate, and hopefully you guys will be there for the ride. Until that time, everybody, thanks again for all your support. I love all of you that have been here. Ugh. So good, so crazy that it's been 6.5 years. So crazy to have like a thing like this happen 6 years in. You think 6 years in, like, oh, I'm totally fine. Like I don't know, man. Some days I feel like I'm ill-equipped to be an adult, ill-equipped to be, you know, super responsible. But it's just because you got to just try, and you fail, and you succeed, and you try again, and you improve a little bit, and you take the parts from here and parts from there, and you just make it better. But in the end, it's all okay. It's all okay. So thank you for giving me that time, giving me that chance. And E3 stuff starts tomorrow, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a bomb E3. I think it's gonna be a really good show. I think it's gonna be a really big show as the computers are shutting off, telling me like it's time to stop. So we're gonna stop. Until next time, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drink so much. I love you, and we'll see you all later.